Hi, I'm Randy Saunders. I'm the General Sales Manager at West Coast Toyota in Pitt Meadows. And this is the new 2015 Camry. Now, there's been so many substantial improvements in this, and you may recall that we got an all-new Camry in 2012. So for the first time in many years that I can't even remember, my career goes back over 30 years. Typically the model cycle is a minimum of 5, maybe as much as 6 years. Well, this Camry, after 3 years on the market, Toyota said, you know what, we want to make it even better. You will not recognize this car from the previous one, although many of the underpinnings are very similar. What I noticed almost immediately was how much better engineered the suspension was. And I didn't think they'd be able to improve on the suspension and the ride compared to the 2012, but they really have. So that is what you get in a Toyota. You're getting that fine-tuning and that really tremendous knowledge they have with suspension tuning, which a lot of our competitors truthfully don't have, and you can tell when you test drive. The other thing you'll notice about it is the outside. The outside is completely changed. You stand the cars side by side and you can't even recognize them anymore. They're very different. Inside, what we're noticing is a much plusher interior. The seats are a lot more comfortable. Not that they weren't before, but again, I don't know how they could improve on it, but they really did. The controls have a much nicer look to them. They look, if anything, even more expensive than they did before. The way the interior is finished is extremely impressive. I'd have to say this is probably one of the very best interior executions we've ever seen in a new Toyota. So I'm impressed. I mean, I've been doing this for many years, but quite frankly, this is a very impressive car. When you really look at cars in this class, you'll notice the finishing on this vehicle is substantially better than the other ones that are out there in the marketplace. Performance-wise, we've got some carryover drivetrains. Our hybrid drivetrain is the same as before, as are our gas drivetrains, but quite frankly, we didn't really need any improvements with those. So the drive is very nice, to say the least. Fuel mileage is just as good as it ever used to be. If anything, it's slightly improved in some of the models. So we're right at the top of the class with that as well. So something else I forgot to mention was that this year they've given us some really great color combinations and some new colors. The one you're looking at is a gorgeous new silver color that we haven't had before. But more importantly, we have as many as 2 different interior colors available with many of the outside colors, so you can mix and match or order the vehicle the way that you'd like to have it. Toyota has really banked on this model, and they really believe it's going to be a huge success. So you may have been out shopping for cars and found some models are a little hard to get, but quite frankly, we're going to have excellent supply of the new Camry, and I encourage you to come down here to West Coast Toyota in Pitt Meadows, or just across the bridge. Is very easy to get to, and visit with one of our product advisors, and they'll be happy to take you out for a lengthy test drive, and we'd like to show you how the new Camry is the best choice for you in the marketplace today.